family first. This is right. I'm going to leave you with this here. Under Mao Zedong, the Communist Party, or the socialist movement in they call Red China, in one particular village, they had hundreds and hundreds, Sister Keisha, flies. They called everyone out. All the people came out, young, old, fat, skinny. All of them came out, and they got rid of every fly. All right. I'm going to leave you with that.
Go ahead. Thank you.
Rid of those that come against us, okay? That's right. And I ain't talking about violence. I'm talking about without unity. If they know that we are strong and together and solidified, no power on earth could come against us. I was here in 1972 in 116th Street when the police came into the mosque on 116th Street. They had high-powered weapons. They had pump rifles. They had shotguns. And we whooped their ass. I was at work at the time. I wasn't driving. I jumped on the 8 train and I was here.
That's right.
Yes, sir. And they understood that when they wasn't expecting to meet what they met. See, we turned it around. Their heart pumped Kool-Aid. You remember that, sir? Yeah. So we are not afraid. And the reason why these people made the attempt because they think or thought we would do nothing. That's right. But I think they have a second thought about that.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Give a round of applause for the minister. I'm going to help my brother. This brother here, this next brother that I got coming up, my goodness, from the Hebrew Israelite GOCC.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, we are family. We are family. That's right.
They gonna bring it.
Everybody, give me a straight black pride. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Straight black pride. 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 You did it right. You did it right. We straight.
That's
we
right.
Black,
we proud.
Hallelujah.
Say that again.
Hallelujah.
We straight.
We black. We black. We proud. Hallelujah. That's right. We take it back to the church. You know, people don't know I just became an ordained minister also. People don't know I did that. I'm infiltrating. I'm infiltrating everywhere. And they invited me to 2 churches already to speak. They don't know who they're inviting yet. Fix it, Jesus. It's just us, not Jesus. It's just us. All right, without any further ado, I want to welcome my brother from GOCC, my man, the one, the only, Elder Gabar, the Hebrew Israelite. Give him a round of applause. Elder Gabar, where you at, sir? No family, yeah, where you at? Where you at? Elder Gabar. Gathering of a church of Christ, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're not backing up. We're not backing up.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. Okay, I just want to give a special thanks for Brother King Simon and King Simon Productions for inviting me, and also for the organization called Striaght Black Pride, which is also an organization that is clearly needed today. I'm here to basically, and I always got to take the opportunity when I got the mic to always preach the word, because I am a preacher, I am a minister. Okay, so we're going to take this time to read scripture, which in the future, it may be controversial, and it may even be illegal. Okay. So let's read this scripture that in the near future, we'll probably be criminals, and we say this out loud. Give me the scripture, Brother Leviticus 18. 18 and 22.
That's right. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. Neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith.
So in the future, there's going to come a time that if we say these scriptures, we may be criminals.
That's right.
That's right. It may be illegal.
It might be here now.
Okay.
That's right.
And let me understand. Let me show you. Hold that, brother. Give me the article behind the first article. Put the Bible down real quick for 2 seconds. Okay. I want you to show you something real quick. Show me the last article. The last article real quick. Right there. Yeah. show the people real quick that picture real quick. Okay, this is an organization that started in Canada, which is talking about against circumcision, the act of circumcision. What they're saying is that it is illegal, or it should be illegal, for parents to take it upon themselves, either because they want to or for religious reasons, to circumcise their kids. Read the back, the back page, the last page, real quick, brother.
The Canadian Foreskin Awareness Project is Canada's feistiest pro-foreskin advocacy group. We promote foreskin education, appreciation, and stimulation, and advocate for the human right of all children, male, female, and intersex, to grow up within. A federal court ruled last night that the Ku Klux Klan must be allowed to demonstrate in Lower Manhattan this weekend, saying that Giuliani administration had violated the group's First Amendment rights by refusing to permit the rally.
By that what right?
By refusing to permit the rally, violating their First Amendment rights.
Violated what right?
Their First Amendment rights.
But wait a minute. Okay. And we was a white, straight pride. So we was a white organization. You would not be a problem.
We be
You get what I'm saying?
Yes,
this
sir.
is not about rights or constitutional rights. This is the fear of the blackness standing up.
That's right.
This is the fear of our people coming up, the children of Israel coming back up and taking their proper place as the kings and queens of the earth. That's the problem.
Come on, don't be afraid to
We must understand this.
that man right there.
We must understand this. This is about they choose which right they're gonna endure. Okay? Because they allowed the Ku Klux Klan to rally in 1999. Yeah, remember that? Okay, remember that? Okay, even Al Sharpton said, listen, I don't agree with what they say, but they have their right.
That's right.
To go, to march.
That's a fact.
Because they protected by the First Amendment.
That's a fact.
Right?
Say it louder.
So what happened over here?
That's right.
Aren't we protected?
That's right.
Don't we have rights?
That's right.
Every
Yes, sir.
time, boy.
The truth of the Most High into a lie.
Come on.
And worship and serve the creature more than the Creator,
Come on.
who is blessed forever. Amen.
Come on.
For this cause, God gave them up unto vile affection.
Come on.
For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
Come on.
And likewise also the men.
Like what?
Likewise also the men,
Did what?
leaving the natural use of the woman,
Come on.
burned in their lust one to another.
Read that again.
And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust one to another. Men with men, working that which is unseemly.
All right, so if I gotta tolerate a grown man wearing a G-string with some combat boots in a gay pride parade, gay people should tolerate me reading these scriptures.
That's right.
Okay, this is freedom of speech here.
I'm ready to
We gotta
read one.
protect it. I want to say shalom. Keep the good work. Brother Eric T. Genie, Brother King Simon, I support the movement, what you guys doing. Stay strong. Bring your shout out rights, Israel.
All right. Give it up to El Kabar. Give it up to El Kabar, everybody. I think this is very important that we show that our people in solidarity, regardless of ideological difference.
That's right.
I think Minister Hawk said something very important in terms of preserving black institutions, such as the National Black Theater. But this movement is here to preserve the most important to the extreme highest of importance institution, and that's the black family. See, without the black family, you don't have no black community. Without no black community, you don't have no black institutions. Without no black institutions, you don't have no black consciousness. You don't have a place where black folks can gather and truly express their grievances and how we really feel. This is all about freedom of speech. See, again, like I said, everybody up here has the right to say what they want to say.
That's right.
See, Striaght Black Pride, we're the love movement. But our supporters ain't as nice as we are.
That's right.
Just please understand that.
That's right.
We seen the mistakes that was made in the 60s when people didn't want to give Dr. King what he wanted and Malcolm was the alternative.
That's right.
But see, we're not going to leave that gap open. We're going to tighten that gap right now. See, Striaght Black Pride is the nice end of the stick.
Yes, sir.
We got our warriors and soldiers out here.
That's right.
And speaking of soldiers, I want to bring up a representative of the new Black Panther Party.
That's right.
Step up, brother. Step up, Black Power.
Bring that heat. Come on.
I want to say this, brothers and sisters. I'm kind of exhausted today, but when I heard about this situation, I kind of not a fired me. know what I mean? And we can't allow this to go on. All right? Because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. See, if we allow them to overcome us and shut us up, then they'll take over. They already took over shut the church up, the mosques up, and everything else up. The only one they haven't shut up is the revolutionary.
That's right.
And they ain't gonna shut us up.
That's right.
I just want to say they ain't gonna shut us up. And we're gonna stand up against it. Because if we don't deal with this situation that's in our community, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
Tell them.
You're gonna have a brother that's coming home late at night from work, and you're gonna have 5 of them homosexuals.
That's right.
And they would jump that brother and rape him.
It's happening in DC right now. Yes.
The same thing with sisters. Sisters can be coming home late at night, and 5 of those gay sisters will go ahead and jump on the sister.
Sir.
So I'm gonna tell you, I live out there in Crown Heights, in Brooklyn.
Talk about it.
And I was down in Bed-Stuy, and I had this white girl came up to this sister. She ran up to the sister, this white girl ran up to the sister, and she tried to tongue this, actually put her tongue down this sister's throat. Alright? And the sister was like this, backing up. You know how sometimes sisters, when a man would kiss you, y'all be saying, oh no, no, no. But this sister was doing the same thing, and the white girl, but what they was doing, they was making a statement. She was making a statement that we're down here now. And we're gonna go ahead and turn you black folks in and out. We're gonna turn you to faggots and things of that sort. I mean, she did it right out in broad daylight, just like if she was standing right over there by that Applebee. So what I'm saying, black folks, is we gotta get together. We gotta come together. We gotta stop fighting against each other.
That's right.
We gotta start forgiving one another.
That's right.
You got brothers and sisters walking around here talking about, I ain't saying nothing here. What the brother did to you? You know, a homeboy stepped on my, nigga stepped on my toes. How long this was? Oh man, that was back in 1975. These folks are miseducating our children and having our children thinking that they love them and we don't love them because we're not showing them the love. The heroes, children love heroes. But we got our children walking around with Batman capes, Spider-Man capes, Ant-Man capes, Captain America and all that. We gotta stop that. We got other heroes. We got Fannie Lou Hamer. We got Harriet Tubman. We got Nat Turner. We got Malcolm X. We got Dr. Khaled Muhammad. We got Marcus Garvey. We got Ellen Bacon. We can go on and go on and go on. Black folks, we gotta come back to ourselves. We gotta come back to our God and stop looking up these white folks like there's some type of, they come from God. We're the one that come from God. We're the one that educated them. We're the one that they learned from us. We didn't learn from them. So what I'm saying, black folks, let us come together. If your brother did something wrong to you, forgive him. If your sister did something wrong to you, forgive them. Let's come together. Let's come together and we can beat this. We cannot let these homosexuals, that's why I don't like to use all that. LGBT. Hell with that. Homosexual. We cannot let these homosexuals come in our community and change our life. They had at the bus stop where they had a big old picture and they demonstrated the new family. Where on this poster they had different pictures. And on the picture they had one brother with 2 males, and the brother was gay. He was single. Then they had 2 black men hooked up together. Then they had one picture with 2 sisters hooked up together. Then they had a brother with a drag queen. Then they had one that was feminist. And then they had some other stuff. You know what they're telling us? They didn't put that up for white folks. They didn't put it up for the Asians. They didn't put it up for the Arabs. They didn't put it up for the Indians. They didn't put it up for no one. You know what they put it up for? Black folks. Because we are the threat over the face of the earth. And they're telling us, black folks, this is your new family.
That's right. That's what they say.
But I be there. Alright? I believe in what? A woman, a man, and a woman. And that's it. The way the Creator said it, that's the way it is, and that's where I believe.
Period.
Alright, so we're going to stand up against it. We as the new Black Panther Party, we're going to let Brother Irritated Gene, let him know that anytime he come down to New York, that we are secure behind him, no problem.
That's
and that we're with him 100%. We're going to let you know that with the Striaght Black Pride organization, that we at the new Black Panther Party for self-defense is down with y'all. And we'll roll with y'all all the way. Just give us a call. Black power, all power to the people.
Black power. Black power.
All right, Black power. Family, I think he said some very powerful things.
Indeed.
He said some very powerful things.
Indeed.
It's important that we educate our children. Malcolm said it. He said only a fool will let his enemy educate his children. And he gave you the laydown of the propaganda campaign that's going on, of how they're trying to redefine what a black family is. Can you go home to grandma with that nonsense?
Nope. And
tell grandma your new boyfriend, and you as a man, come home with a new boyfriend? Talking about this your hubby? You know grandma ain't going for that. And Pop probably gonna bust you upside your head.
That's right.
So we not playing that. But again, we all are here on one accord. And I appreciate everybody that came up to speak. Because I think this is very important. Again, Striaght Black Pride movement. We're not just an organization, we are a movement, a conglomeration of different organizations that are on the same page. I hear this other community talking about their fighting against oppression. But what's facing us more than this sexually confused assault that's going on against our community? See me, I try to be politically correct because I'm a nice guy. I don't want to offend nobody. Because if you get offended, I might want to fight you, and you don't want to do that. So I'm the nice guy. But I can't promise you everybody that grabs this mic or this bullhorn is going to be nice.
I'm not.
Ask you a question.
You can ask me a question. Yes, sir.
If one wanted to be a part of this movement, Striaght Black Pride, how do we go about that? Because this is supposed to be a big movement right now.
That's right, that's right.
And I agree with you, Brother Sarnetta, and this is the fly part. We ain't even launched yet. How about that?
Come on, come on.
And look,
No,
we didn't even launch yet.
Right.
Our official launch date is August 23rd.
All right.
With or without the support of this institution.
That's right.
All right, because we don't cower down to nobody.
That's
like
right.
the brother King Simon says, we got a contingency plan.
That's right.
We don't just come with plan A. We got B and C and D in the cut.
That's right.
And E if you want to act stupid. Come on, man.
Come on, come on.
But what we're trying to show people with this little gathering today is that there's a resistance for us to be our natural selves.
That's right, that's right.
In the year 2015, they want us to be everybody. We're Striaght Black Proud people.
Come on.
See, we ain't been stepping on nobody's toes.
That's right.
Not yet.
I believe the Minister Hawk said, we always had homos in our family, in our community.
right.
Ain't no big deal about that, so what? Who ain't no wrong was gay since he was little?
Come on.
Come on, man.
Come on.
That ain't the problem.
That's right.
The problem is that we can't practice our lifestyle now.
That's right.
Because when we speak against it,
That's right.
when we start promoting our family values to the children, there's a conflict of interest. When we don't have the billions of dollars to promote this propaganda like Empire and all these other highly invested in television programs to brainwash our children, we got to fight this 24/7. So when we send our children to school and my daughter say, well, my mommy and daddy said only a man and a woman supposed to be together. And my daughter's ostracized for speaking truth, we got a problem.
That's right.
Because the gays say it's all a black fight. Then what are you fighting against?
Exactly.
What are you fighting? If this ain't the fight, because you ain't fighting gentrification, because y'all bringing them in with your miscegenation.
Exactly. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Black
Come on.
dudes bringing their white boyfriends in.
Come on.
Pushing us out of Harlem, pushing us out of Bed-Stuy,
That's right.
pushing us out of Crown Heights.
That's right. Yep.
Come on, man, they pushing black people out together, so where the hell we supposed to go?
That's right.
Because ain't no plans for us in the future, family.
That's right.
They trying to get us to stop reproducing. There's no plans for us in the future. But y'all better wake up, get your head out the cloud. If you scaredy cats, get your head out your sand.
Time to fight
If you
back.
chumps, get your head out this year. So
It's it. It's over.
yeah, so
Fight back.
again,
You know what?
Striaght Black Pride is the nice guy.
We need to have us throw that black
Look,
power fist up.
we gonna
Black
everybody
pride. If you don't
come
say
out
black power, say
August
black pride.
22nd.
Let that be known.
August
Black
23rd.
pride. Black
That's
pride.
right, Black Pride.
That's right.
We
Throw
have
it up.
black pride.
Wherever you go at, let it know.
But now
That's
y'all
the new
done
word.
heard the
Black
calm.
pride.
Y'all done
Black
heard the
pride.
calmness.
That's it.
We tried
Black
to be as
pride.
nice as we could be.
Hell with it.
We tried to be as politically correct as we can be. Because this is just the first that y'all hearing of us. And this is a whisper right now.
That's right.
We are whispering to you right now. You have been officially put on notice.
That's right.
But I can't promise you the next guy coming up will be so nice.
He
I
won't.
can promise you
He won't.
there ain't no chump in him.
He won't.
I can promise you he's no stranger to danger.
Come on.
I want y'all to say hi to the bad guy, my brother and y'all's, the irritated genie.
Black pride. Black pride. Black pride. Black pride.
My ancestors woke me up this morning. My ancestors woke me up this morning. They say, son, you do know what time it is, don't you?
Wartime.
I said, what time is that? They said, it's wartime.
That's right.
Welcome to the war front. Give yourselves a round of applause for coming out here. If you're here today, that means you're not afraid. That means that you wasn't afraid when our spirits were with our ancestors being dragged over on those slave ships.
That's right.
The ones that fought, that spirit is in you then.
That's right.
We weren't afraid then.
All right.
Then when we went to Jim Crow,
That's right.
and they started hanging us some trees.
That's right.
That's right.
Some of us fought back every day and every night.
I want you to know that.
That was you. And now
That's right.
that the slave master has changed from little black Sambo
Come on, come on.
to little Antoine and are trying to turn our children into their sexual toilets,
Come on, bro.
only the bravest
That's right.
of the brave are willing to stand up for that. So I want to start by thanking all of our ancestors in the name of three that I'm going to mention for never relenting, for never turning backwards, for not being afraid, and for giving our enemies as much hell as they can stand while at the same time lifting our race up.
That's right.
I want to say it and I want you to repeat after me. Praise Nat Turner.
Praise God.
Glory to God.
Glory to God.
And long live the spirit of Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad.
Long live the spirit of Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad.
I said praise Nat Turner.
Praise God. Turner.
Glory to God.
Glory to God.
And long live the spirit of Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad.
Long live the spirit of Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad.
We're here today because we have a new understanding of what we're facing. Let me make something very clear from the beginning. What is the homosexual? And where did African people meet the homosexual? It was called a slave ship.
All right.
There you go.
They are not victims of anything. When they came on those slave ships, our people didn't know the word. We didn't know what a faggot was. It wasn't in our vocabulary.
That's right.
It wasn't in our mentality. And the Europeans stripped our ancestors naked. They took our wives, our daughters, our sons, and the men, and sexually violated us for hundreds of years. They did it on the slave ship and on the sex farms of North America, where they went and got Africans, proud, productive black men, women, and children, and tried to turn us into something else. So whenever you hear the word homosexual or LGBT, never ever again look at nobody as a victim, because as an African, as a black person, homosexuality equals slavery. I'm going to say it again. Homosexuality for the African is equivalent to slavery, because without enslavement, we would never have turned from our wives to no marriage. Our women would never look away from their men to no females.
That's right.
So why are we here today? Please forgive me, I got this sciatica, so I'm going to say, y'all all right?
Go ahead.
Let me tell you why we're here. I represent an organization called War on the Horizon. And when they contacted us and said we want to start a movement internationally with three things in mind that we can come together on as black people anywhere in the world. It's about the only three things we agree on. They said the first one, everywhere we go on the planet, our children are victims of sexual abuse. And nobody's standing up for our children. We walk around and we see our boys switching and our daughters thinking that they're males. And we walk right by it like we don't see it. Like we don't know in order for that to happen. Just like on a slave ship. Some monster, sometimes now, the monster looks like us.
That's right.
They might have a white spirit and a white sexual ethic, but they look like us. We take the beautiful thing called black childhood and violate that child before that child has an opportunity to develop properly. I've been on the African continent. I've talked to brothers and sisters in the islands, in Canada, in Europe, and everywhere you find black people, we are allowing people to molest and rape our children. Why are we here today? We have a new movement that says if you're straight, meaning you understand, a man not supposed to be with a child sexual.
That's right.
He's not supposed to be with a man.
Absolutely.
And he ain't never supposed to look out inside his own race.
That's right.
A black man.
That's right.
That's right.
I'm going to say it again. Oh, I heard one little voice in the ring. Y'all want to hear me say that? I heard one little bit. Let me say it like this. I'm going to show the world. This is for all our brothers and sisters like His Excellency Yahya Jammeh, who's fighting the homosexual assault in Gambia. We love you, and we're going to follow in your lead like the Lion of Africa. Brother Robert Mugabe, we see you, and we see your fight against this horrible sexual decadence. And we want you to know that we too, here in America, Africans who've been held here for 500 years, we have not lost our African mind that much. We still know that there's nothing more beautiful, nothing warmer, nothing more supportive, nothing more desiring to be close to on this planet than the black woman. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. I'm asking my black men out here. We want our brothers and sisters in the Caribbean. We want our brothers and sisters in Africa. The ones in Latin America. Wherever you got a black mama and a black father on this planet, I want you to hear this. Black man, do we love, honor, and protect the black woman? I can't hear you. Come on. Do we love, honor, and protect the black woman? Yes. We love our women, and you're not going to turn them from us. Now let me turn it around. Because this is a problem that we're facing all over the world. Because we have not done our job as men and protected our women and our children. Women look for men. And since we've been males and not men, we haven't looked our enemies in the eyes. We haven't given no vengeance. We haven't built nothing for our people. Our women are falling apart and they don't know where to go. So they're turning to females. They're turning to the white devil himself. Come on. But the women out here, obviously, they ain't that far gone. So I'm going to ask my black women so that black men around the world can hear you haven't given up on us. You know that we're going to fight. We're going to track down every one of the enemies of African people and the future of African people on this planet. And we're going to make every one of them pay for the crimes against our people. And we're going to rebuild our families. We're going to show you that we men. We're going to save our people. We're going to build the things that we need to build to take ourselves out of this condition. So I want to let the black men around the world who are feeling like our women have no confidence in us. I'm going to ask you a question, and black women, y'all always outdo us. Y'all our mothers. Y'all the one that bring us into this world. I'm going to ask you how you feel about the black man. I just want you to scream to the top of your lungs so that brothers and sisters on cruises right now in Florida will hear that sound and say, man, them sisters are screaming. My question to you, and I want you to do it like only a black woman can. Black woman, do you love your black man?
Yes! Yes, I do.
So for all of those plans by Henry Kissinger and the rest of the boys to exterminate African people, to turn our women against us, to turn our children against us, it ain't gonna work. Like my brother in United Front said, we ain't going nowhere.
That's right.
We're gonna repair our families. We're gonna push every one of these sexual deviants out. We're gonna make a black international law that we ain't asking nobody else to rubber stamp. That a black child is the most precious thing on this planet. And ain't no bill you can make that can prevent us from crushing to earth anybody that puts their hands on our children sexually.
That's right.
Now let us deal with this specific situation here. What is this all about? Oh, I gotta say the one more thing, because the brother asked me to. The Black Pride movement has 3 tiers. The first one is easy, straight. No homosexuality, no pedophilia, bestiality, none of this freakish European stuff. The second one, black. No more interracial dating.
Thank you. That's right. Thank you.
No more interracial marriage.
We don't pray together. We don't eat together.
That's
we don't
right.
sleep together.
That's right, sis. That's right, sis.
Listen, Haitian brothers and sisters.
That's right, sis.
Striaght Black Pride says the only acceptable partner for a black man is a black woman. And the only acceptable partner for a black woman is a black man.
Yes.
And anything else is uncivilized and unacceptable for our people, right?
That's right, that's right.
And lastly, pride. We gotta have some pride and dignity. That's why we out here today. I'm not gonna hold you long, but I gotta be strong.
That's right.
Why are we standing in front of a theater that black people, in particular in the Black Power movement and conscious movement, have supported for 40 years?
40 years.
And for the first time, we're on the opposite end of it. Let's talk about how this happened.
Talk about it.
40 years.
You have a beautiful sister, like the sister that started this place. She was a good friend of Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. And Sister Barbara Antier. And she said, all my people are welcome to a facility where they can meet and exercise their culture and show love for black family. Well, sometimes the fruit falls a little away from the tree. Now, after 40 years of black heterosexual support,
That's right.
love, money, millions of dollars, and never a negative word spoken about the National Black Theater. I've spoken here 3 times. Just in February, I was a keynote speaker for a Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad memorial. My sister right there invited us out. Yes, ma'am. Let's show that sister some love. Mama, in New York community. But see, sometimes we don't see the writing on the wall. Because while we were in one room, celebrating the life and legacy of Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, there was this pink, green, yellow, and funny looking flag thing going over next door. We should have known then. So now what happens? Like as if African people are prostitutes, cheap whores, who can finance and say, you can't teach your children no more. We should have fought to the death for that.
That's right.
But we didn't let it happen, and look at our condition today.
And the best
Our sons don't even know that they males, our daughters don't even know that they females.
Tell you. That's
God
right.
has given us another chance.
Come on.
Our ancestors have given us another chance.
Come on, y'all.
Now,
Come
we're
on.
at the crossroads with a bunch of punks and freaks and queers
That's right.
coming up to African people.
That's right.
The first people on the planet Earth,
That's
the
right.
ones to populate the planet,
That's right.
and telling us we got to bend over and let people have our children as sexual toilets. And so, today, and I'm going to end with this. This is going to be half a war on the horizon. It ain't no more on the horizon. It's just war now.
Oh, that's right.
The LGBT has told black people we don't have the right for black men to pick black women as partners and wives and have children. And we saying ain't nothing.
That's right.
No faggot.
That's right.
Or no dyke.
That's
or
right.
no white sex offender. Or no freak. Or no queer.
No,
or
none of that.
Sick sexual degenerate.
None of that.
Gonna do to stop us from producing healthy families and organizing and bringing our people together. In closing, I want to say this. If we weren't talking about this, if this wasn't threatening to destroy black families all around the planet, with them putting sanctions on African countries, with them holding hundreds of millions of dollars of aid in order to give our people AIDS and push them into homosexuality. Right now, we will be organizing on behalf of our Haitian brothers and sisters.
That's right.
Who are having a system of genocide
That's right.
against them from the mulatto class in the Dominican Republic. What I'm saying is this: we got multiple fights. The Striaght Black Pride is
right.
not only about building strong, healthy black families, but this goes out to my Haitian brothers and sisters. More than any other group on this planet, the single revolution in the history of the world, where an oppressed people, our people, overthrew their enslavers in straight direct warfare. And freed themselves and became independent as Haiti.
Just all over tour.
As Dessalines and Brooklyn Betty.
That's
The
right.
killers, Genoa, Fatima,
That's right.
the killers, the merciless, the ones that wouldn't take no for an answer. The idea was, it ain't a question of freedom. We gonna take it. And then when they finished, John Jacques Dessalines said, what are you waiting for? We had promised them when we won, we were gonna give them vengeance. And they hunted whites at every corner of the island and gave them vengeance for what they did to our ancestors. At this time, every African on the planet is responsible
That's right.
for looking at what is happening in Haiti
That's right.
and in the Dominican Republic. And it is our responsibility to put pressure on the Dominican population in America,
That's right.
in Europe,
That's right.
in Africa, and all around the world.
That's right.
You make
That's
this stop now,
That's right.
or this thing is going to spill over. Because those are the ones that got freedom.
That's right.
Denmark Beeson, Gabriel Prosser, Nat Turner, David Walker, all got their spiritual inspiration from our Haitian brothers and sisters.
That's right.
So we are negligent at not making every political conversation at this time about two things. One, this homosexual assault on our race.
Come on, brother.
That's the conversation now.
That's right. That's
the
right.
new black empowerment movement
right. That's
is we
right.
straight, we black, we proud,
That's
and we
right.
families. And if you don't like it, get up here, let's fight.
All right. That's
We
right.
ready
Get with
to
it.
fight to save our
right.
people.
Stand up.
And number
My mom was
two,
good kid.
we have to intercede at every level and
Right.
stop the genocide of our Haitian brothers and sisters, because they are why we free here today,
That's right.
and we owe them.
That's
So
right.
with that said, brothers and sisters, I want to thank you for coming out, and I want you to let you know what's going on from this point forward. Not only are we going to build a Striaght Black Pride movement with brothers and sisters around the world, just stay tuned with us on the internet and the social media. We'll tell you what we're going to be doing.
That's right.
But there's a second piece of it. LGBT, you like to fight?
Coming for you.
That's what we're going to do.
Right
You
one.
see what happened? We didn't do that little faggot stuff y'all do, sending emails and stuff.
I'm about
We
that
came to
life.
the doorstep. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to call all the black organizations that say you black.
That's right.
And we're going to put together a coordinated group.
That's right.
Striaght Black Pride
That's right.
is going to be concentrating on building black communities. They ain't got time to fight this beast.
That's right.
But the ones that like to bang and fight,
That's right.
we're going to put together another conglomerate.
That's
and
right.
our job is to step to the door to LGBT
That's
and say,
right.
look, you want aggression?
That's right.
Let's be aggression. Aggression.
I got it for you.
We have the arm and our ancestors and everybody that's supporting this.
I got it for you.
Thank you. Striaght Black Pride. Give a round of applause. Give a round of applause. Come on, put your hands together for the organization.
We both got love.
That's right. We're going to say 1, 2, 3, Striaght Black Pride.
Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride. Striaght Black Pride.
Yeah, right. That's right. That's right. Give a round of applause. That means we straight, we black, and we proud. I would be on the no music movement. I want to thank Sonetta Studios. I want to thank everything. I want to thank Malika and the whole crew, South family. I want to thank also the Moors, all the Moors. I want to thank Queen of Fools family in the building. I want to thank, of course, all of the family that came out. I want to thank the 15-year-old representative. I want to thank the UAM. Christians, all of y'all that came out. I want to thank the National Black Theater. Give them a round of applause. We just want them to make sure they hear the voice of all the family. We are families together.
That's right.
We honor, like I said, we honor and respect what Barbara Ann Ted has done and has set up. I honor and respect that. But we can't let other communities shut us down.
That's right.
We love what Sister done. I've met her back in the day. I was here for the service also where she passed on.
That's right.
We love and respect them. I love Nabi. I love Sade. Those are my brothers and sisters. But at the end of the day, we can't get our voice stifled at all. That's right. We can't put rubber tapes and rubber gloves over our mouth. Y'all ain't doing that to us.
That's right.
We all got a big mouth. So I love all of
I'm thinking they thinking about doing a march all the way up to the state building. What y'all think? Y'all want to do that?
Let's do it.
Y'all ready for that?
Let's do it.
Y'all ready for that?
Yeah.
Straight black pride.
Straight black pride. Straight black pride. Straight black pride. Straight black pride.
Yeah.
Straight black pride.
Yeah.
Straight black pride.
I love it.
Straight black pride.
We love it.
Straight black pride. Straight black pride.
I'm excited.
Straight black pride.
We want it.
Straight black pride.
We need it.
Straight black pride.
We got it.
Straight black pride. Straight black pride.
Keep it moving.
Straight black pride. Straight black pride. Straight black pride.
Oh yeah, that's the white girl saying too. That's right. Black pride. That's
That's
right.
right. That's right.
That's right. So brothers and sisters, what we gonna do? We got Sanetta is here. Let Sanetta say nothing.
I just want to give y'all some awareness, family. I want y'all to listen to me right quick. Let me give y'all some awareness now.
Go ahead.
Don't think because some of the Negroes got a little sugar in their tank, this ain't gonna be a strong fight for us.
All right.
I want y'all to understand that.
Right.
Just because they call themselves homos and lesbians, this is gonna be one of our toughest fights. All right? And the reason I'm saying that is because we're not just taking on the homosexual. We taking on the governor.
That's right.
We taking on the mayor.
right.
We taking on the police department.
Bring it behind.
We taking on the court system.
Bring it.
Because we know all them bastards are homosexuals.
ahead.
All right?
Go ahead.
We know that they gonna be the one that's gonna be protecting the faggots. They gonna be the one that's gonna be protecting the homos.
right.
So don't think we just fighting these faggots and these homos.
right.
We fighting these goddamn mayors, the governors, the police departments, the court systems, the lawyers, all these homosexuals, weakest, licentious, sexual, homosexual faggots in the world, all right? I want y'all to understand that.
Go ahead.
All right, so be ready.
Go ahead.
I told my brother Polite this the other day. I said, Polite, if we ain't ready to take on this fight, sit your ass down. Because these homosexuals and faggots, they are organized.
That's right.
Make no mistake about it. They are organized. And they come out by the thousands.
That's right.
They come out by the millions.
That's right.
So, fam, we got to do that.
That's
We
right.
got to support this gay black pride. When these brothers open up, we got to be like Take that back. Rewind that. I'm glad y'all here to call me up on it. Straight black pride. When we open this up, we got to have lines around the corner.
That's right.
Don't think that they brought that paddy wagon over here for no reason.
That's right.
They got the paddy wagon over there. They got the other police all the way down the block. They watching us. They trying to intimidate us. But we ain't going nowhere.
That's right.
Come on. Straight black pride.
Straight black pride.
Now look here. This sister Ya Santiwa was a big supporter of Dr. Khaled for many, many years. And Mother Ya is going to allow us to march in the Marcus Garvey parade. And she wants us to march with her in the Marcus Garvey. Give her a round of applause. Black power. 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 Say it like you got power. Black 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 power. Shut them down. Shut them down. Shut them down. All around. August 17th.
Talk about it.
The Honorable Marcus Mosiah God.
Yeah.
We calling each and every one of you
We in there.
to take the street.
Yeah.
Take to the street. Take back our black pride.
That's
Take
right.
back our womanhood. Take back our manhood.
Yeah.
Take back our childrenhood.
Yeah.
We gotta take it back.
right,
And
that's
we
right.
ain't asking them for it.
right.
We're taking it back.
Taking it
back.
So let's show honor on August the 17th,
Yeah.
which is on Monday. We will assemble right here at the Marcus Garvey Park
Yeah.
at 5 p.m.
Yes.
And we will roll out at 6 p.m.
Yes.
But we need foot soldiers to let every black woman and man in Harlem, New York, know that August 17th,
Yes.
in the spirit of the Honorable Carlos A. Cooks, who
Yeah.
started the parade.
That's right.
All right? So we want you all there. Tell your neighbors and tell your friends. In fact, we got buses coming out of Brooklyn,
day where I live, a young boy was shot in the head, and he's now dead. We got to stop having these closed meetings and bring it to the street.
That's right.
Reclaim our children. That's right. Black power. Black power. Black power. August 17th, Monday. Be ready, y'all. We want Harlem and we want the world to know that we have not given up. That's right. That we will never surrender. Black power.
That's right. Give 50 y'all a round of applause. Give 50 y'all a round of applause. Want to thank y'all. Want to thank everybody for coming out. We want to make sure we head on down. We're gonna head it on down. We're gonna take that walk. We're gonna take that walk. We're gonna take that walk up 125th Street. And everybody know we're gonna shout that out. So I want brother Tad, come here, brother. We're gonna get the people ready and get them lined up. I want to make sure we have everybody going. We all walking up, huh? Oh, we all gonna walk up this way, and we're gonna make sure we say it loud and proud. Straight Black Pride. That's the battle.